Diocesan Commission for Catholic Filipino Ministry Mass o DCCFM. At meron din po tayong Simbang Gabi sa St. Mary's kung nasaan si Father Lem at si Father Cerilo po. So madami pong simbahan din na nagdadaos ng Simbang Gabi ngayon na panalangin natin na maging maayos sana ang lahat, lalo na ngayon na isno at namin. So isama po natin sa ating pagdiriwang ngayon ng ating mga personal na kahilingan. Ganun din po ang para sa kapayapaan ng kaluluwa nila Renato Sebastian, Antonio Sebastian, Ramon Alvarez, Soilo Rosario Maggie and Mariros de Jerezco, Manuel Lopez, Connie Yu, Welba Atienza, Fernando Atienza Sr., Safe Travel of Michael Sebastian, birthday celebration of Beth Bertuccio and Victoria Pugal, and healing for Armira Gomez. And lahat po ng nasa ating puso at isipan, isama natin sa ating mga panalangin. Nais ko rin po pasalamatan ang mga nagbigay ng food. Kanina po may listahan ako, pero sa dami po ng dumating na pagkain, ayoko na pong ilista kasi baka meron po akong makalimutan. So salamat po sa inyong pagdala ng mga pagkain. At ang ating pong server ay si Chantel Alvarez at si Daniel Alvarez. At ang ating pong koro ay pangungunahan ng Barangay San Virgen kung saan kasama po natin sila dito tuwing linggo. Bago po rin po makalimutan, sa Pasko, meron po tayong Paskong pasasalamat dito gagawin ng 12 noon Mass po. Pero bago mag-12 noon Mass ng December 25, sa December 23, yung last day po ng Simbang Gabi, kung saan susundan po natin itong parol na to, ang misa po ng Morris County, Essex County at saka Pasig ay gaganapin naman po sa St. Peter Apostle Church po sa Parsippany. Sa pamumuno naman po ni Ating Yupay Noco. So may mga schedule po kung nasaan masusundan natin ang Simbang Gabi. Magsitayo na po tayong lahat, bilang pumibigay galang sa bawat isa.
Simbang Gabi as a priest. So as most of you know, I was ordained last May. So this Christmas is very special because this is my first Christmas as a priest, and I share you the joy of the priesthood of the Lord Jesus Christ through the ministry of the priest. And also we start the Novena Masses of the Simbang Gabi, the 9 days. And so we offer to the Lord lahat po ng ating intentions and through the intercession of Our Lady. Filipino tradition called by 3 different names. Vidal, Aguinaldo Mass, and Simbang Gabi. For 9 consecutive days or nights, churches in the Philippines more than on any time of the year are filled to the brim. This is a religious tradition, very uniquely Filipino. It cannot be found elsewhere in the whole world except where Filipino communities thrive, like here in the United States. Misa de Gallo are Spanish words meaning Mass of the Rooster. Okay? Yes, the name sounds funny, but it does not refer to the sleepyheads, while the homily is going on and the sleepyheads they're like parang mga manok na tumutok pa. But in the early days of Christianity in the Philippines, the faithful would go to Mass during the 9 consecutive days in preparation for Christmas. More than church bells, roosters crowing between 3 and 4 in the morning would wake up the faithful, who were mostly farmers. The Mass was celebrated at dawn so that the farmers could be in the field before the sun rose and finish the day's work before the heat of the sun became scorching. Aguinaldo Mass is a combination of two words, aguinaldo meaning gift in Spanish, and taken together, Aguinaldo Mass is transliterated as gift Mass. On the one hand, the faithful go to Mass to receive the greatest gift from God, His only begotten Son, Jesus Christ. On the other hand, the 9 consecutive Masses are the faithful's gift to the Blessed Mother and the Santo Niño, or the Holy Child. A predominant belief among the faithful up until today is that completing the 9 days of Simbang Gabi is an assurance that their prayer requests will be granted. More often than not, it is from this belief that many of the faithful go to these Masses. Simbang Gabi, or night Mass, is more recent terminology among the three. As vigil Masses became more popular, the dawn Masses started to be celebrated in the evening, beginning on December the 15th, which is we're doing tonight, and ending on the 23rd of December. Perhaps this development was brought about by the demands of modern times when people living in the city have to beat the traffic and going not to farms but to offices. These three names, Misa de Gallo, Aguinaldo Mass, and Simbang Gabi, give three emphases on the meaning of the Novena Masses in preparation for Christmas. Gallo should echo that Advent is a wake-up call for all of us. The Lord Himself, not only during Christmas, must find us vigilant when He comes at any hour on any day. We must be ready to rise and welcome Him as the five wise virgins in the parable are prepared with lamps burning to meet the bridegroom and go to the wedding feast with him. Aguinaldo should first lead us to a deep consideration of the great gift God has given us in the birth of His only Son. Deep consideration must move us to greater appreciation for the gift of the God-man, an appreciation that has to be translated into deeds of love for Him who identifies Himself with the lost, the least, and the last. Then we bring these deeds to the manger and lay them at the feet of the Holy Child. They are the best aguinaldos, the best gifts we can give Him and the Blessed Mother, more precious than gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gabi should remind us of what life could have been if Christmas did not happen in the first place. Were Jesus not born, we would still be living in darkness, under the curse of sin. But despite the fact that He was already born, and He already accomplished the work of redemption, many are still living in darkness. As we make Jesus present again and again in the Eucharist that we celebrate during the Simbang Gabi, it is our calling to bring Jesus to those people who walk in darkness. Our Simbang Gabi tradition may be uniquely Filipino, but the message is certainly not exclusive. Like what John the Baptist said about Jesus, may we use our lives to give glory to God, saying, He must increase and I must decrease.